What's good, y'all? It's your boy Need for She coming back with another episode of my newest podcast, newest content, newest show, whatever you want to call it. My debate show, Who You Got? And today I got my little bro on, my bro Logan. He was able to come on and talk with me today, and we're gonna talk a little debate today. So I was happy he was able to come on because we both got busy schedules. But Logan, say what's up to the people out there for me.
Hey, what's good, Need for Sheep people? Hey, I'm blessed to be on this show. And my guy's doing his thing, bro. He out here grinding. I'm really proud of you. So it was an honor to be on this show, bro. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it, bro. It's all love every time. I'm glad you was able to get on with me, man. Like I said, I know we be busy, man, but you found a little free time for me. I had a little free time today too, so we can go ahead and get that together and we gotta make
Exactly.
it work out. Yeah, so it's all love, man. It's all love. But for everybody that has checked out the previous two episodes, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode I had with my little bro Nick when we was talking about the NBA, and my other bro Marcus when we was talking about Kendrick versus J. Cole. Hope you guys like that debate. But today, we're gonna take it back to them childhood days. Back in the day to them childhood days. Y'all know I'm a cartoon enthusiast. I wear the cartoon shirts, the hats, and everything. I got them on deck. That's what I do.
Before I even knew you, you had to show.
People don't know that. If you check my Instagram and everything, y'all gonna see the shirts, the hoodies, the hats,
Vintage.
and vintage cartoons, and I'm gonna restock on a lot more.
Good, shoot.
But today we gonna talk about some vintage Cartoon Network, not Cartoon Network. I'm so sorry. You guys, I've been thinking about Cartoon Network, Disney, Nick all day because I just watched those shows. My bad. We're gonna talk about some classic Nickelodeon shows. Let me get it right.
You good?
Oh, on the next episode, which is this episode, we're gonna talk about two legit Nickelodeon TV shows. And today I want to debate with my little bro. Who you got between the boy, Timmy Turner, and the other boy genius, Jimmy Neutron? The debate show it has started. Who you got? Logan, who you got?
If anyone says Jimmy Neutron, they are incorrect. Timmy Turner, all the way
He came out
from
with
the jump.
he came out, he came at me. Okay, say your piece. Let's say your piece.
Look, okay, so I don't even know where I want to start right now. Okay, let's go on just a character, a main character, protagonist basis. Timmy Turner, he's gonna keep you on your toes 24/7. 24/7. If he ain't wishing for this, he wishes for that. But honestly, sometimes it can be selfish. Some wishes are very selfish, as what we would do if we had two whimsical Fairly Odd parents, of course. But
Yeah.
he also wanted to help some people. Like when that time when Chester, his best friend Chester, when he couldn't play baseball to save his life, and he wished for Chester to be one of the best players in the entire world. So his heart's in the right place. But I always compare Timmy to That's So Raven, how Raven see the visions and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it always backfired, even though she's trying to help, but it's gonna backfire.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Same thing with Timmy. His heart was always in the right place.
Yeah.
And that's why I just wanted to go. That's my main point for Timmy, well, the protagonist, as opposed to Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy's straight, but he ain't no Timmy.
All right, man. I can understand that. Well, you guys, you heard his first piece as far as why he picked the Fairly Odd Parents. Now, am I gonna sit up here and disrespect the Fairly Odd Parents? No, I'm not. I actually like the Fairly Odd Parents growing up, so there's no hate in my heart for the Fairly Odd Parent. But your boy over here is going to pick the boy genius Jimmy Neutron. First off, you made a boy genius. We have seen some of them before, but this one and his mindset, why I could travel back in time and go talk to Einstein and Abraham Lincoln. I have the capacity to create this. What? And he created his own he created his own stuff in his own lab that was just as strong as Cosmo and Wanda's magic.
Oh, see, nah. Yeah.
He created, if y'all go watch the Jimmy Timmy Power Hours and watch everything Timmy was doing, Jimmy had accounted for it using his mind. He could create a spaceship. He his fighting, everything. So I mean, I gotta go with the boy genius. The boy leveled up. He was already he went to college, outdid everybody in college, and said, "Nah, I want to go back to my friends." He did all of that, and compared to the parents that he has,
Okay.
well, not his mom. His mom was cool, Judy cool, but his dad
Yeah.
offered nothing.
Idiot.
Dad offered nothing. And his best friend Shane, I love Shane. We all love Shane. He wasn't the brightest. He wasn't the brightest in the bunch. Even though we love him, we love everybody loves Shane.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, your boy over here gotta go with the boy genius. And we ain't even broke down all of it yet. They're just starting out with Jimmy.
Right. Okay, so you went on to best friends and stuff. I understand that. I'll give you this. I mess with Sheen very very heavy.
Very heavy.
I also mess with Carl. Carl's so funny to me. And you were right when we talked about earlier. They should ride or dies wherever they will need it to be. Jimmy say, "Hey,
I'll find a way to stay."
they gonna say how high. Simple. They are true best friends. They really are. But again, I want to take that. So some people will say, "Oh, Timmy, yeah, he had Chester and he had AJ. Yeah, they were cool. Yeah, they hung out together. They did this, that, and the other. He went over to AJ's house and all that stuff. Helped Chester out, all of that. But honestly, his two best friends were Cosmo and Wanda.
Oh, definitely facts.
It had to be. And what did they do? They cared for Timmy 24/7, always had his best interest at heart. They said, "I love you to death, this boy." He said it back 24/7. He cried about his losing his godparents when they were
Used them. He was using them up.
Yeah, he was. He was using them up.
He was using them up. Bad.
Look, we use our parents, do we not?
Yes, but that wasn't his real parents. But those weren't even his real parents.
But to him, he has imprinted on those two.
He used them up. Do you know how many times Jorgen came down to mess with this man because of the stuff he was doing?
Yeah. Did you hear about the secret wish? Did you ever hear about that?
Yeah, I think so. I think I did. But you know, it's so much stuff going on with Timmy Turner, you can't never remember.
I was on YouTube. I don't know how it showed up, but I didn't even know about it. I had to look it up and all that stuff. And he made a secret wish to Cosmo 50 years ago, saying that he does not want to. He wants everyone in the world to stay the exact same age and never age. And the only reason it was a secret wish because afterwards he told Cosmo, "I wish that you forget that you made this wish." So that's against the rules.
Right.
So he almost went to jail. It was a mess. It was a mess. That was reckless. But
Timmy the rule. That rule book he didn't listen to at all.
No, that was a piece of paper to him.
That was nothing. He was around that book.
Did not care. Did not care. Big book too. No, this big.
That thing was a Harry Potter book, and he didn't care about it.
Not one bit.
Not one bit. Jorgen, he explained the rules to this man every time.
Right. He says, "Gives the rules." Timmy didn't. It went in one ear.
He didn't care about no rules. He rewrote the rule book. He didn't care.
Exactly. But still, Timmy all the way. And don't even get me. I ain't gonna even get you started on music when it comes to both of these guys. Because Chip Skylark. No, let's just go. Brittany, and then Chip Skylark. And if you really want to play, if you want to talk about the Christmas special, Timmy, AJ, Chester, all of them were singing their butts off because they didn't get what they wanted for Christmas. That was a bop. That was a bop. I would play it right now if I could.
I'm gonna give you Chip Skylark.
Okay.
I remember Brittany one time. If that.
Oh yeah, she did a little pop in, pop out. But she
is Brittany.
Yeah, that's a mess. Honestly.
That's a mess.
So it's up there with Beautiful Gorgeous.
Yeah, that was. But at least she was a villain.
At least she was a villain.
At least she was a gorgeous villain.
Yeah,
we don't. Yeah, at least. And then I'm gonna say this too. Jimmy and them, they had their own band. Of course, he created the instruments. So, but he had his own band, and they did that. They couldn't sing or nothing, but he did that. And also, I was like, his villains were better. some of his villains were better. Jimmy's villains, Professor Calamitous and
Yeah.
Beautiful Gorgeous,
Mm-hmm.
the Junk Man,
That's true.
Goobot,
I forgot about
the
Goodbye.
Three Bandits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So he had a whole bunch of Baby Eddie.
baby Eddie. The baby that can talk.
Yeah,
I forgot
Baby
about baby
Eddie.
Eddie. Uh-huh.
Grandma.
Yeah, she was. She was crazy.
Grandma, she was real like, bruh. And we can't forget his evil twin, the twin clone, the evil clone that he created.
Mhm.
He didn't care about nothing.
Oh, not at all. At all.
He didn't care about anything.
Worse than the evil clone of Stewie from Family Guy.
Right. He was pissed. And it's better than Baby Poof's evil twin. He was way worse than that.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was worse. He was worse than Food.
And we ain't even talking about the biggest villain, which is Cindy. Cindy was the biggest one.
She was.
She was
ran all over him, calling him names, punching him. I was like, that's morally degrading. It was like,
Big Head was used. She was, man, that tiny brain of yours, she don't care. She came for him.
Letting it all go out.
She came for him. And then she had a ride or die in Libby.
Yeah, now Libby.
She had a ride or die in Libby.
Yes, she did.
Yes.
Did. Now look, I don't know about you, but when Libby used to have that bang, that big ass bang, and then she switched to them braids.
She had a big bang.
Oh,
and she was royalty. Y'all seen the episode when she went back and she was the princess.
Mm-hmm.
And she went back and did all that. She was the queen. And what the mummies do, they bow down to the queen. She took it. Now, of course, she took it a little too far, but at the same time, who wouldn't? If I was like, I'm royalty. What you expect? But she did what she had to do. So I'm going to say off top, the villains way better on Jimmy.
I will give you that. Again, all we had was Foop, and we did have on the birthday special, the anniversary when he had his godparents, Mr. Crocker. Mr. Crocker is a consistent villain. I will say that. He's 24/7.
Your three villains that I will give you. Okay, you got Foop.
Mm-hmm.
That was one. Mr. Crocker.
Mm-hmm. And who else?
Vicky.
Icky Vicky.
That's where your hierarchy is. Everybody remember Icky Vicky.
Absolutely. The song was about. Two, she wasn't nothing, bro. She was so. How old was she? She was like 16, right?
She was 16.
So I guess you would think it kind of makes sense for. I don't know. But she's trash. It was her mission to make his life a living hell.
Yes. She was 16. Who else was? The anti-fairies, all the anti-fairies.
Remember, what was that? The little rich boy, Remy Bucks-a-Plenty.
Remy Boxer.
I forgot about him.
Oh, I got mine on Jimmy. Eustace
was pretentious.
Yeah,
he was worse than Remy.
Yeah, Boxer-Plenty was bad, but Eustace, yes.
Yeah, it was awful. But I will give you this. Remy, he tried to take away Timmy's Fairly Odd Parents. The only thing that he had in the world.
Because he had them. He had one.
Yeah, exactly. He had one.
Juan Decimo. This Jerry Curl, smooth head dude from the 50s.
Yeah, he irritated me.
Yes, he was.
It was a laugh for me. His laugh was off.
Yeah, I couldn't. Juan Decimo. And man, no. And Eustace, man, that tell you, Jimmy's enemies. It was some real ones. There was some real enemies. He fought them numerous times.
Did. Like remember the RoboCop from when he went to the future? He was on his ass.
The whole time. He didn't let him breathe.
At all.
Now.
It didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense.
Now, the one debate we ain't gonna debate is who dad was more stupid. I ain't gonna debate that one. Jimmy's dad and Timmy's dad, I'm just
both awful. Both terrible.
and Hugh gave birth to a smart kid. They gave birth
See,
to a smart kid. It skipped the generation.
but right, but he gets that from his mom. He clearly gets that from his mom because she at one point she went on a whole like philosophical rant at one point, and he was like, "Dollar," because I was like, "Dollar too."
Yeah, Judy
But,
was definitely the smart one in the group. She was definitely the smart one.
right, right. But I think Timmy's dad was worse just because he had Timmy's mom who fed into the stuff too. They were just like right there together being stupid. I said, all right. And they actually neglected Timmy. So much of the fact where he had to actually have failure parents. So I feel like he would be worse. And we don't know his name.
I give you that one that he neglected. They neglected Timmy.
Mm-hmm.
So I will give you that one. And they took Vicky's word for everything. So I will give you that one. Well, Jimmy could just build, but see, that's the thing. The thing, I don't know. Jimmy built a bad thing, and Timmy wished for a bad thing. So it was like they both sucked.
Tick for tat.
Yeah, they both sucked.
Right.
And his fail safe stuff was like him trying to stop it. I was like, Jimmy, you have no control over what you're trying to do. You have none.
Right. So. It's over now. It's completely over. They worse than freaking genies trying to get over on you. I was like, I'm supposed to help you? But honestly, they're how old are they? What, 13?
They both no Jimmy, both of them were still in elementary school. Timmy was 10.
Oh, you're probably right though.
And Jimmy, I know Jimmy was still in elementary school. I think Jimmy was like, I think it was 9 or 10. Mm-hmm. It was like 9 or 10. They was young.
Yeah, you're right. They were young.
They were young. Most of the shows we watched growing up, they were really young kids. Outside of like Danny Phantom and them when they was in high school. Outside of that, most of the people, they was either babies or just little kids.
Exactly. One of the two.
Right.
And low key grows up with the audience of where they started out with. So yeah, you're right. You're right about that one.
All right, y'all, a little technical difficulties. We had to go handle some stuff right quick, but let's go ahead and get back into it. Now, we looked at the girls that they love, Betty Quinn, Trixie Tang. Now, I will give you this. A lot of people probably remember Trixie Tang more than they remember Betty Quinn. Mm-hmm. So I would give you that one. But as far as who he really was going to end up with, man, ain't nobody touching Cindy. Cindy was so legit that Timmy and Jimmy wanted her.
Made a whole movie about it.
Made a whole thing about it.
Exactly. Yeah, that was a fool. I ain't gonna lie. Trixie Tang, she crazy.
She was a real player.
Exactly. But I will tell you, Betty Quinn, she was ready. She was
she was ready.
He was ready. She was ready. I was like, all right, go ahead. But
it's in that. Yeah, the man finna shut down the party. She walks in. The party's not over yet, is it? This man turned the music back up.
Mm-hmm. I forgot all that. Yep.
I was like, yeah,
Yeah, he had the bad too. They both had it bad for both of their people. I ain't gonna lie.
They did.
But they both wanted Cindy, so there you go right there.
Yeah, they both wanted Cindy, and I was like, bro, she's a B at best.
But she's supposed to be a black belt. She could fight. She could hold her own.
The way she talked that talk, she better be able to fight.
You're right.
Cause she talked that talk
24/7.
If you talk that talk like that, you need to. But when that black belt didn't come in handy because she said she lost her 6-year-old. The episode where the grandmama was taking over, like hypnotizing the people that watched the TV show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, hopped off the bus because Cindy wasn't affected because she wasn't there, so she didn't know what was going on. And then she had told Jimmy had ran her over, and then she was like, Cindy, oh, you not happy? She's like, no, I'm not happy. I lost in the first round to a 6-year-old black belt, like so. And then he was like, that's great. She was like, what? And she was like doing all that.
I remember that.
So yeah, that was.
Mm-mm. That was a classic episode. That was a classic episode.
But for the ride or die Libby was to Cindy, the ride or die she was, I feel like Jimmy had more ride or dies than Timmy. Cosmo and Wanda
Yeah.
was a big ride or die, but as friends, they was ride or die. They went everywhere with that man.
24/7. If Jimmy said, "I need you to jump for me," Carl's gonna be like, "How high?" And she's gonna be like, "How high?" And do I need to be on fire? Because I'll do it.
That's all they care about. They was like, bro, we're gonna do this together. We're gonna get out of here together. We're gonna do what we gotta do. So I love that.
They traveled across the galaxy to go save their parents with Jimmy's help. Okay, yeah, that's
Right.
how you know.
Yeah,
They're gonna do whatever.
they're gonna do whatever.
Pultra, a giant chicken monster.
A giant chicken monster. That was crazy.
That was a fool. That was a fool. Classics though. Classic.
Goodbye. Now, one thing they both did, they both had TV show movies. So they both had, like with Jimmy, he had Win, Lose, Kaboom. He had Attack of the Twonkies. He had Rescue Jet Fusion. And he had the Jimmy Timmy Power Hours. So Jimmy was out here working.
Yeah, he was. But again, Timmy had the whole movie with when Poof was being born,
Yes,
Channel Chasers, that was a cinematic masterpiece. I don't care what nobody.
Channel Chasers is above a lot of stuff, a lot of Jimmy movies. Channel Chasers is just it was just one of them. Live action, nah. With Drake Bell and them playing Timmy, and we ain't talking about them.
Oh yeah, no, that was disgusting. I was
I was like, y'all doing
that disappointment. Nah, Avatar: The Last Airbender, that was worse. That made me cringe.
Nah, that Dragon Ball Z movie was worse.
That was also pretty awful.
That was bad.
Yeah, they shouldn't do that. But the regular animated versions,
it's good. We're good. Fire. Yeah, Channel Chasers beat out a lot on that side.
And then the cupcake one, the one with the wish cupcake where they got for his anniversary. That was a
you get one rule-free wish. You get one rule-free wish. You say that 5 times. Yeah, you get that. And he bit that bug, and it was stupid.
Incredibly. After the first bite, everything just went to hell.
The Binky, the little monkey bit it, and he wanted all the monkeys to take over the world.
Exactly. I was like, so what's going through your mind?
Right. And then the cupcake didn't even taste good.
Oh yeah. He said that was the only wish you can't do. Wish for a better tasting cupcake.
Right.
I was like, okay, that makes sense.
That bite it and spit it right back out. I was like, no.
But I felt that would defeat the purpose of spit it back out. But it's a cartoon, so I didn't say nothing.
Right. Then you wish for everything to go back to normal, and it did, because that was really turned into Planet of the Apes. That's what it turned into.
That was awful. Mr. Crocker took over the world at the last minute. I said, okay, this is a lot.
Mr. Crocker didn't care about nothing.
Oh, no, not a dang thing. He had a lair in the school.
Right. Now, one thing they both did have episodes where they were superheroes.
I forgot about that. I remember Timmy's, but I forgot because Jimmy, he was orange.
Yeah, they was the N-Men. So they basically were Jimmy turned into the Hulk. Carl was a burp, but
like belching, like super powerful.
Shane was basically the Flash. Cindy was basically Supergirl.
Right.
Supergirl or Wonder Woman. Yo pick.
Probably Supergirl, because Wonder Woman, because she can fly too.
She fly a little bit, so I would say Supergirl or Wonder Woman. And then you had Libby was Invisible Woman from Fantastic Four. That's all she was.
Yep.
That's all she was. And Carl, when it comes to with him, I can't really pick somebody because I don't know. Nobody really belches, but I'm trying to see whose power is somewhat similar to just belching.
What's her name? Black Canary.
Black Canary with the singing. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's what he did all that. And then that's basically how all that powers with. But with Timmy, when he had the crimson chin. The
No,
nigga,
it was a recurring character, and then the Nega Chin came along.
right?
That was a villain. That's a good villain. I forgot about him.
The bronze kneecap.
But that was so stupid. That was so stupid.
That man said, I melted all my third place trophies and became the bronze kneecap.
That was kind of sad, really. I was,
It was real.
it was.
But the biggest villain that wasn't a villain was Dinkelberg.
Right. He was just living his best life.
He
That
was
man found the key to happiness, living his
Dinkelberg.
best life. And then you had the hater neighbor next door. That's all it was.
That's all it was. Dinkelberg and Jimbo. Jimbo, hey Jimbo. Yeah, it was that. Oh, what's the name? One he won nothing either. Doug Dimmadome.
Oh, Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Homes of Dimmadome.
You know, he won. He won.
No, that was just he was just trying to build his monopoly. That's all he was trying to do. I put him up there with Wizard Kelly. Same thing.
They didn't care about nothing.
Not a thing.
They care about that dollar bill. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Every single time.
Man, talking about these are two classic Nickelodeon shows. It's just you can't go wrong with either one.
You cannot.
You really can't go wrong with either one. But for today, on Who You Got, I gotta take my boy, the boy genius, Jimmy Neutron.
I gotta say where I'm at. I gotta stay. It's Timmy for me. It's Timmy. There's a lot of life lessons in there. A lot of life lessons.
It was on both of them. Both of them, they taught you a lot. And not to mention that Jimmy had an actual movie that went out in theaters. But we're gonna talk about the Jimmy Neutron movie. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna let you have that one.
I want my parents to disappear, and they did.
They sure did. All of them.
Because you want to talk to aliens.
Right.
Your mama told you not to talk to them.
Exactly.
Did it anyway. And but they got you.
Everybody. Literally got everybody.
Everybody parents. They hitting everybody roof. Everybody sucking everybody out the roof. They didn't care.
They still got sucked out the roof.
They got sucked out the roof. I was like, bro, they didn't care. Chimney, everybody getting taken out the chimney.
Supposed to be outside. Boom. Gotcha.
So man, I love both shows, but today your boy got to roll with the boy genius Jimmy.
I'm gonna let you have. I'm gonna let you do what you got to do. I'm gonna stick to it. But all y'all had was 3 seasons. 3 seasons.
Yeah, but y'all messed up. Some people don't like that you added baby Poof, and 2, when you try to add the girl in, that really
Yeah, I'm not even with when them having the girl, but even before then, even before Poof, they had what 7 seasons.
Oh, before Poof, it was lights out, and even after Poof for a little bit, it was good. But when they started adding in more people, now I was like, all right, y'all doing too much. Y'all, nope. Yeah. You should stop when you was ahead.
It's a lot, right? Honestly.
But I love Fairly Odd Parents, love Jimmy Neutron. But today, I got to roll with my boy Genius. Got to roll with the boy.
Go ahead. I'll let you have it. Look, great classics, both of them.
Yeah, you can't go wrong either way. All right, y'all. That's been another episode of my debate show, Who You Got? And you heard it from my little bro, the best. He loves the Fairly Odd Parents. I love Jimmy Neutron. We both love both of them, but today I'm rolling with Jimmy. He rolling with Timmy. It is what it is, and we love them both. And you know, we're gonna have way more topics and way more shows to talk about. He's definitely gonna come back, and we're gonna debate some more shows before, and some more, even other topics, food, music. There's gonna be a lot that we talk about. So he's definitely going to be back.
Absolutely.
But in comments, please drop whose side are you on? Are you Team Timmy or Team Jimmy? Hashtag Team Jimmy in the comments. Hashtag Team Timmy in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe, do everything on my YouTube channel, Need for Sheed. I'm gonna have my little bro, whatever he want me to plug in at the end of the video. Y'all go follow him, go add him. He does great motivational speeches. He sings, he does a lot. So you guys, please stay tuned. He's gonna have some big stuff coming. I'm gonna put his stuff at the end of the video. Once again, Logan, I want to thank you for joining me for another episode, bro. It's a lot of love going out here. I'm glad you was able to share some love with me today, man.
Look, had to. I knew when I saw your first podcast, I was like, look, I gotta get on this job. Got to. But when you get big, I'll be like, yeah, that's that. Yeah,
Yep.
I've been new here. What you talking
I'm
about?
remembering everybody that started with me when I started with 0 followers.
Everybody.
And I'm trying to build it up, and I know you guys are here for the ride with me, and I enjoy that completely. So once again, y'all, this has been my debate show. Who you got? I want to thank my little bro Logan for joining me today. I hope you guys check out all my other content and previous episodes. And once again, I'll see you guys again on another episode of Who You Got. You feel me?